Yesterday, Mike spent all day on the sticks while I was on the bow making some casts, and he was able to keep me in position and allow me to catch some fish. So I'm gonna try to return that favor today, and I'm gonna jump on the sticks, and he's gonna be on the bow, and my whole goal is not to kill us.
We're a little bit lower in the system after yesterday's float. We're gonna see how the lower section's working today. Hopefully get into some fish.
Get it?
The river is going to change from the first half to the second half. That's also going to be changing with the hatch and what the fish are looking for, and we're going to change with that. So Jameson, see that slick right there? I'm going to fish that and then transition to that rock side, and I'll start fishing that.
Well, it's obvious that Mike knows how to row a boat. But can he fish? I don't know yet. Boom! Dang, that didn't take long. Nice. But we're putting on the water on the same spot that we took off the day before, and Mike's already got a fish.
It's gonna be a long day.
It took me half a day to just figure out how to not lose a fish. Nice, Mike. Mike did it in like less than 5 minutes. Woo! Look at that, beautiful fish.
Baby. The West Slope cutthroat, that's a species that's native to our water here. Usually they are very eager for a meal. They fight very strong. You know, they all have a lot of energy.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, that's a wrap. We're gonna switch out. I'm gonna get back on the bow. I've done my job.
We're gonna keep him busy today.
The further we've come down the river too, the calmer it has gotten. So the conditions that I'm dealing with versus what Mike was having to row in yesterday are completely different. So it's definitely water conducive to me learning how to be on the sticks a bit better. There's a fish rising right there behind that rock.
People think of fly fishing as a solitary thing. You have that moment to yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. But fishing from a boat, it changes things up. There's an element of working together. Just go in the middle of the river.
Every time Will finds a spot, we're like, all right, now move to the other side of the river. Not everybody's the quarterback. Not everybody is a linebacker, right? You've got to have all the positions filled in order to have a successful team.
Whoa!
It's a good fish.
Yeah, it's decent. It's a good eat. We're just gonna take it to the takeout. Okay, how about that? The two of us on the river, it's that camaraderie, it's that bonding, it's that time together on the river, and that's why, you know, fishing out of a boat is special in those regards.
Beautiful. Good job, bud.
Yeah.
That was some work, but you got it done.
What happened? So I started feeling, let's switch things up. Let's get Jameson back on the bow. Let's get me on the sticks. Get back to our routine that was working the day before.
You have to get good at something, you've got to practice it. And what better time to do it than when you have somebody that's really good at it on the boat with you. You got fish on the rod is what I got.
There you go. See?
That's what I got. I got fish rising on my fly.
This is our lot in life. Immediately, Jameson got into the fish, so I think that was a good call.
Wasn't on the bow very long. Thank you, Mike, for giving me another shot. Mike, we've had an amazing trip so far on the St. Joe River, but I can't help. I'm sitting here just playing around on the OnWater app. The St. Joe River flows into the Coeur d'Alene Lake, but as you look around that lake, there's all these little chain lakes. Should we go check that out on the way out tomorrow?
I think we definitely should. We have smallmouth, we have largemouth, we have pike. Let's do this.
All right, well, cheers on a good trip so far. And
it's been a great trip.
Tomorrow, let's go find some new species.
Let's do that.
It's always bittersweet to be getting back into the truck and leaving a spot. I love exploring an area, but it is time to move on. But as we're doing that, as we come all the way down to where the St. Joe flows in to the Coeur d'Alene Lake,
we're gonna go try and hit the lake and target some different species. You know, the adventure of now going after, I want Jameson to really shine, and we're gonna go after smallmouth. We're gonna go after largemouth. We're gonna target some pike. We're gonna continue this, and Man, I'm excited. That's the beauty of this area, and I get pumped about it. It's good to see Jameson pumped about it, and the adventure continues.
I'm gonna pull that Seaguar bag out and get some line out using Seaguar's gold label. 40 going to a 25, and we'll probably come down to a 12 since we're fishing for bass. Mike and I are about to hit the water. Right off the main river, we've got a little side channel that connects over to a chain lake. It should have some smallmouth bass and some largemouth bass in it, and I'd really like to find them up shallow, so we're gonna go give it a try. All right, I'm gonna be on the sticks again. The approach is such a versatile watercraft that while it might not be the most ideal boat for flat water, because it was very much so designed for moving water and for rivers, it's totally capable and giving us an opportunity to catch some more fish. And I know for a fact that there are bass in that water, not only largemouth, but also smallmouth. I'm just gonna let us drift with the wind here.
Okay.
Too close? Want to be further out?
Nope, we're good.
I have a lot more experience with bass, and I know Mike has a whole lot more experience than I do, obviously with cutthroat, trout in general, different species that live in this area. But not very long after we got out on the water, he hooked his best largemouth on fly ever.
Oh yeah.
Little bass? Nice, Mike, nice.
He crushed that, dude.
Dude, that's a nice fish.
Check this puppy out, man.
That's a really nice
I might try this bass thing more often. Holy moly. It was just like instinct. The fly hit the surface, one little strip, and it exploded on it. This is the biggest bass I've ever caught.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, man.
Dude, congrats, that's awesome. It was really awesome to watch how excited he was to be able to make that cast and have a really nice bass eat his fly. What do you normally do for you fish for bass?
I target smaller species. It's my specialty.
As we're fishing down this shallow flat with a lot of grass and like rice grass sticking up out of it, I can't help but look at the other side of the lake. Of course, it's always greener on the other side, right? But the lake on the other side has sharper drop-offs. There's like some bluffs even, some rocks. And I know there's smallmouth in this lake, so I know that they're probably gonna be in that deeper water close to that rock structure, more so than they're gonna be up on the flat like the largemouth are gonna be. Even though Mike had that one fish over on the other side of the lake on that shallow grass flat, I just wasn't getting the warm and fuzzies. We only saw one fish, so we made a move all the way across the lake. We got a deeper cut bank with some rocks on the shoreline and a lot of vegetation. So I'm hoping that we'll maybe find a fish over here. This is where I'm home, you know, fishing for bass. I'm much more in tune with my conventional setups. Mike's flying as well, but you know, he had his success in the grass and I found mine in the deeper water. Over here. So it shows that the lake can be productive, but we didn't have a ton of time out there to really figure it out.
Did it hit you way out here?
Mike's is bigger than mine. And that means there's probably bigger smallmouth. I want to figure them out. Go get your mama. Tell her I want to talk. We had an amazing trip chasing some west slope cutthroat with Mike Dolmage from NRS, and we also got to get out on a lake here, kind of at the end of that St. Joe River drainage. And Mike got to catch his biggest largemouth ever, which is pretty amazing. But I don't think we're done yet. He's asked me if I want to stick around and hit a few more lakes.